Welcome to the Metal Shop Vlog. Today we do have with us David Fuji Vargas.
How you doing?
How are you doing?
How's it going? I'm doing good.
Always good to see you.
Hey, thank you for having me here, Mike. Joe, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
So I did want to go ahead and get started with you. You know, Fuji as the person. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, besides being short, this big beard, you know, the physicality, guys, you can say. I'm a humble person. You know, I believe in, you know, that positive energy that you give out. That's what you're going to receive. And you know, everybody that I work with, whether it be my, you know, my friends, family, the businesses, the gym that I run, my Chuco Barber brand, I believe in that positive energy. That energy that you give out is what you're going to be receiving.
Cool. And you brought up the Chuco Barbas and the gym. Can you tell us a little bit more about the gym first, and then?
There's a gym right here in George Dieter, off of George Dieter. It's called Still Total Fitness. If you guys don't know where it's at, it's located in the same shopping center where Whiskey Dicks and the legendary Tipsy Tiger is. You know, it's a small gym, but we're a big family there. We do a lot of, you know, we do a lot of powerlifting, a lot of competitors that work out there. You know, it's I got a bunch of trainers there that have been phenomenal for the gym. Brings a lot of a character to the gym.
Yeah, I actually had Ramon.
Ramon, yeah.
And he was great as a trainer.
Yeah, the guy is awesome.
Yeah, right until my accident.
Yeah, you were doing good, man.
Yeah, I was actually progressing. I was actually getting beefy. And
I remember you coming in and we'd have our little chat, and then there you go in the gym.
Right. I'd bike there.
I remember that.
Well, you know, what do you consider some of your life influences? I mean, you seem to be doing really good and successful right now. What do you consider a lot of your life influences that drive you to have this success?
First and foremost, I'm a man of faith. You know, I've been blessed with people around me. It's not so much, you know, what I have, but it's who's around me. Right. That good supporting cast, whether it be my family, small nucleus of close friends that I have. I've always had that drive to be doing something. It's weird. If I'm not doing multiple things, I go crazy.
Right.
I gotta have a lot on my plate in order for me to be sane.
It's like a compulsive multitasker.
Exactly. It's just instilled in me.
Cool. Well, your style of business is obviously to keep everything within El Paso.
Yes, that's big.
So, can you explain and elaborate just a little bit more about, you know, what you do to keep everything in El Paso?
Well, I mean, for example, with my Chuco Barber brand, everything that that's part of it, you know, whether it be the clothing, I handcraft my own models here locally. The hats that I get here are locally embroidered, they're all locally made. The clothing is locally made. I'm getting ready to do some work with some handcrafted wood combs. That's going to be huge, and I got people here locally that are making them for me, but not only that, putting some art on them to give it that extra touch.
Yeah, you were talking about they're burning.
Yeah, it's actually, from what I understand, shout out to my good friend Finch there. He's the one that's actually handcrafting the art on there, and it's done. It looks like a pen, and what he does is he just draws on the actual combs, awesome, as if he actually had a pen, which is pretty amazing.
Cool. Well, I mean, let's go ahead and talk about upcoming events, because I know you have a lot of upcoming events that are really helpful to the community. Yes. So can you elaborate on those? We
got a big event, August 6th. It's mark that on your calendar, August 6th.
August 6th.
We're calling it beer. The craft beer scene's growing in El Paso. We got beer involved. Beard, obviously, with my beard, that's a big trend. And we also got Beast, which is basically a United States strongman sanctioned strongman event that we're all putting together. It's going to be a big expo. The big thing behind it is that we got a lot of local business owners that are coming together to do something great, and we're trying to generate at least $20,000 in donated money to the American Cancer Society.
So, ladies, craft beer, beards,
yes,
and a whole bunch of muscular dudes. So, all you ladies, you make sure to get down there too, as well as the guys.
Yeah, make sure you guys come out. We're gonna have a lot of competitors. We're gonna have a small local, not small. It's gonna be a big expo with local businesses, and you know, my buddy Chris Madrid and Nikki Ceballos, who's actually, we're doing it at their venue. They're opening up And Still Craft House. It's located off Joe Battle. if you remember when Nova Luna used to be, that shopping center, right in that shopping center is where we're gonna have everything take place. It's gonna be pretty huge.
Cool, cool. That's awesome. You know, and best of luck to you with that.
Appreciate
You know, we did want to go ahead and ask, as far as the Chugo Barbas, the Steel Total Fitness, or anything that you're doing yourself, where can they see that on your Instagram, Facebook, Twitter?
I appreciate that. Yeah, on Steel Total Fitness, we do have our website, steeltotalfitness.com. Or you can follow us on our Facebook page, which is Steel Total Fitness Gym, and on our Instagram, which is Steel Total Fitness 915. I'm always doing updates, promotions that we have, there are events that we're partaking in. One thing that I mentioned, we're also hosting a USPA sanctioned powerlifting event October 22nd. So mark that on the calendar also.
October 22nd.
Yes. It's going to be a powerlifting meet. Another thing that I like to mention is that with Steel Total Fitness, we're the only USPA training center in West Texas, Southern New Mexico, you know, so we're very proud of that.
You know, and one of the things that I have to say about going to the gym,
Yes.
no matter how skinny you are, how big you are, you know, no matter what you do before you go in, you don't get judged at all.
No.
So basically, this is a judgment-free gym.
It exactly is.
You know, they say, you know, what the lunks or whatever, you know, people just, they're weightlifting. You know, you shouldn't judge them and they're not going to judge you.
And
Right.
and that's the atmosphere that we have.
Yeah.
One thing that I always preach about Steel Total Fitness with me managing it is we don't have the nicest building, we don't have the nicest equipment, but we got some awesome people working out there. And it's honestly a true free judgment zone. I mean, people can go in there, we get everybody from your big time competitors to your regular Joe.
Even your grandmas.
Yeah, we get all types of clientele. Yeah, you do.
Cool. Well, did you want to go ahead and tell us a little bit more about the beard butter?
Sure.
And the...
So this is what I have. This is my Baba butter. It's all my, by the way, all my products all organic. There's no chemicals, no petroleums put in there. It's all organic, which is very key when it comes to, you know, us bearded guys washing it off, rinsing off.
One thing I will say is that petroleum actually clogs your pores.
It does. It
And
does.
what I noticed with the oils, in particularly, I didn't have any clogged pores
Yeah,
at all.
and the thing about it is with these oils, they're great for your skin. You know, with the beard life, as they say, you know, it's not, by the way, it's not a trend. The razor's a trend, the beard's been around for a long time, so.
Since the dawn of man.
Since the dawn of man, you know, exactly. These oils, it's not only great for your hair, but it's great for your skin. I kind of joke around with people with, you know, I mean, for example, homeless guys, you see a lot of homeless brothers rocking some bad beard
Oh yeah.
because they let their natural oils seep into their actual
Yeah.
beard.
That's the thing with me. I actually use a certain face wash.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But after I do that face wash, it's wiry.
Yeah.
So right after that, just put it in.
Exactly.
And my girlfriend, she loves the smell.
And that's why I got different fragrances. It's not only for the men, but it's for our ladies
Yeah.
too. I gotta love it.
If you like coconut or cocoa, white sand's the way to go.
Exactly. It's one of my favorites.
You can't beat that one.
But I just didn't want to make you guys think, going back to the homeless subject. Well, you see, we got to rinse, we got to wash. Obviously, hygiene plays into effect.
Obviously.
So that's very important. So the natural oils wash off, but the oils that I sell, they mimic our natural oils.
No.
So, and a little goes a long way. You know, again, it's great for your hair, great for your skin. And not kidding, these oils are that good where women should be using it for their hair. And I actually got a few lady clientele that are actually using it.
Or some bearded ladies.
Yeah, there you go. We can find some.
Well, I gotta say, you know, it's awesome having a local entrepreneur in the scene, you know, with so many different things that they're doing. And, you know, I just wish you definitely the best of luck. And, you know,
I really appreciate
I can't say anything else, man. You're awesome.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man.
No problem at all.
Thank you.
Metal Shop Vlogs, thank you so much for joining us tonight. David Fuji Vargas. If you have any questions, hit him up on Facebook.
SugarBottles.com.
SugarBarbas.com. Have a good one. Later.